Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Fandom Fight Singles Division. I'm your host, the King, Kaleb Koho, back again for another important, incredible match in the landscape of the singles title picture. But to break it all down with me, I have the future Fandom Team Champion and the current TV Throwdown Champion, Jim the Wolf Green. How you doing?
I'm awesome. I got some Cheetos. I got some water around here somewhere. This match is going to be awesome. I'm ready to see it.
Absolutely. And this is such a big match that I have another host here with me, the Commissioner, Tim Smith. How you doing?
Don't try to lie. I'm here to have at least one of us be fucking humble, and because you can't do math.
Very true. But speaking of math, we have the math queen, Jen Kempe, back in the studio taking on the Red Ranger, Rene Villarreal Jr. And it's going to be one hell of a matchup. But that's enough from us. I think it's time to go to our promos and hear what our competitors have to say.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Red Ranger, back again. Don't know why. I win, I lose, and I always end up in these positions where then I have to face somebody who's going to completely make me look like an idiot. And here it is today with Jen, meme queen herself, who I prayed to the gods of trivia that I would never, ever, 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 ever have to face in a single match by myself. But here I am, having to play this match, and I am just coming in here to hopefully not make a fool of myself, get enough points to at least make it to round 3. There's like a 95.9% chance I'm not going to win this match today. So I hope you all enjoy watching Jen move on to the next step, whatever comes after this, and I hope I can at least entertain you all.
What's up, everybody? It's me, Jen, the meme queen, math queen, whatever we want to say, even though I hate math, so it's kind of a weird thing to be called. But I'm back, and I'm excited to be back in Fandom Fights here. RJ is a really fun person to play with, so I'm a little excited about that. And but as long as Power Rangers didn't somehow sneak in there, I think I have this one in the bag. But I'm excited. I'm excited to keep moving in this league here. So yeah, ready for round 2.
All right, pretty civil here in our promos. RJ not happy to be playing against Jen, and Jen not happy that Jim likes to call her the math queen. But it is this is like, as they were hinting at, a big match in the landscape of the singles title. The winners of this match will go into a qualifier to play me to get into a number 1 contenders triple threat. I was supposed to be playing Alex Warden until that legend decided to retire. So now these two get to step up to the plate, get a shot at the title, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they do. Thoughts, Jim?
Indeed. These two, kind of primed to make title runs with a win here. Both very civil, as expected from a gentleman such as RJ and a nice lady like Jen. That's what I'll go with. And yeah, so I'm ready to see who runs away with this one.
All right, and Tim, you got any thoughts on this one?
I think this is a travesty that you have scheduled this because RJ should not have to play her. This is a travesty against Ranger Force. I am filing a complaint with the commissioner. Oh, wait a minute. That's me. Okay. I'm seriously going to talk to myself in my office about this and decide the future of this. But
look, Tim, only one of us can have a multiple personality disorder around here. This office isn't big enough for 4 personalities. But
yeah, we already lost one editor because of it, yes.
Very true. And with that, we will get into our proper introductions. Introducing first, with a record of 1 win, 1 defeat, representing Ranger Force, he is the Red Ranger, Rene Villarreal Jr.
Got this, RJ.
And his opponent, representing Smarticus, and coming to the ring with a record of 1 win, 0 defeats, She is the meme queen, Jen.
Go with the Fandango dance. That's what I was.
All right, ladies and gents, you all know how round one works. It's our very, very insignificant round one that doesn't have a fun title. There are 10 questions with one apiece from 10 different categories. This is our whiteboard round. You all get to write down your question, verbalize them as you say them. Spelling, luckily for RJ, is not extremely important. It's about how you say it, not what you write on the board necessarily. We'll be lenient. But,
Hashtag click on.
Hashtag Clignon.
Anything?
Hashtag Clignon. All right. Any questions going into round number one?
Nope.
All right. Then we will get this show on the road with your first question, which comes in the category of Pixar. Who voices Stinky Pete in Toy Story 2? Toy Story 2, one of the more underrated Pixar classics.
I don't think Toy Story 2 is underrated.
I mean, according to Metacritic, it is the worst of the three, and I think that is completely wrong.
Well, you're
That's
following
because
Metacritic,
the only
so
people
what the
that
hell's
use
wrong with you?
Metacritic are people that are.
All right, 5, 4, 3. William Bibiani will get mad at you for that. 2, 1.
We're on the
Pen
beast.
down. We'll start with Jen.
Kelsey Grammer?
That is indeed correct. Go to RJ.
No idea.
Kelsey Grammer.
That is correct.
RJ, a little more emphatic with his answer. No question mark on the end. Your next question comes from not the world, but DC. What DC character says the following quote? I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me.
A classic line in comic books and in film.
Fair warning, this is horribly spelled.
So,
I know. I'm looking at it like,
So horribly spelled.
Well, it sounds like you're on the right track.
I'm not sure about this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We started with Jen, so let's go to RJ.
Rorschach.
That
You
is.
spelled it about as poorly as you possibly could.
That's how I spelled it.
He spelled
it
it
phonetically,
phonetically.
there you
I'll
go.
give him props. That was good phonetic spelling.
And Jen.
Rorschach.
That was actually spot on.
That's the correct spelling.
Is that correct?
That's the
Awesome.
correct.
Oh, you had an extra C. Never mind.
Damn it.
Oh, dang it! I thought. Oh, okay. Never mind.
It's SHACH.
Okay.
Right. All right. Your next question comes in the category of Star Trek.
Nope.
What is the name of the Federation starbase in Star Trek Beyond?
Nope.
Tim sitting there looking like he has a massive.
Well,
should
I
do
want
this.
to. I do want to reveal.
I'm trying to
that
be
it's
like
not.
you Star Trek and
The
use the
answer-
Force to
the
send it
answer
to him.
is not nope. Just so RJ, the answer is not nope. So just giving you a hint. Not nope.
Tim looking like he had a massive case of constipation.
I was trying to use the new Star Trek logic and use the Force to send a message to him. Hopefully it worked.
It did not.
Damn it.
All right,
Thank
we'll
you.
go 5,
Destroyed our thoughts and beliefs.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go back to Jen.
I should know this. I said Jefferson.
That is incorrect. We'll go to RJ.
My Power Ranger fans will appreciate this Terraventure.
That is also incorrect.
Far
No
away, deep in space. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
No
we're
perfect
not singing.
personality
We're not singing.
today.
Okay.
Tim, you want to give him the answer?
Go ahead.
All right, it is Yorktown. So Jen, you're
Yeah.
on the same. You're on the right train of thought.
No
Yeah.
perfect rounds here. Your next category is Marvel. Marvel. What 2 Marvel films were released in 2017? These are
Right
2
now-
films based on Marvel properties.
Now, right now, Jake Marangoni would be having a stroke in the screen if we could see him.
They're just based on Marvel properties, not MCU.
This is the not MCU.
Yes, they're not in the
Okay.
MCU, but
Yeah,
they're based
make
on
it
Marvel properties.
Yeah, based on Marvel properties, not MCU. Yeah, no, I think Jake knows this answer emphatically and is sitting somewhere rocking back and forth because he didn't get a release date question.
Yeah,
I played
if we
along.
ever get
I
a
played
wheel,
along with
Caleb-
that Iron Man match he had, and he murdered everyone. But good
Well,
on him.
honestly, I said this in movies. If we get a movie wheel, if I buy one, we're putting his picture there beside Scott Vance and Baby.
Yep, the three of them for movie release dates.
Mhm.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We'll start with RJ.
I blanked. I know one was Fantastic Four, but I couldn't think of the others.
It's incorrect on all accounts. We'll go to Jen.
Yeah, I don't know. I said Logan and Spider-Man Homecoming, but that's MCU.
You had one of them.
Yeah.
Jim, you want to give them their answer?
Poppy would be very disappointed in both of you. It's Kingsman: The Golden Circle. Logan and Kingsman: The Golden
That's
Circle.
Marvel?
That's DC, ain't it?
Kingsman is
Not
Marvel.
It's a
Kingsman-
Marvel
it?
property.
Kingsman is
Oh,
one of the
I-
three
I
Marvel
swear-
properties.
I learned
That is
something.
Yeah,
that
I
is
thought it
the
was a DC.
specific reason in
Damn
which
it.
I told you based on Marvel properties.
I didn't know it was.
Yep,
I thought it was
it
a
is.
DC.
I thought it was
I knew it was
independent.
Kind of like
Kingsman-
what it is a DC
Kingsman-
based on.
Kingsman, Men in Black, and Kick-Ass are all Marvel properties.
Yep.
Whenever I write questions for Kingsman, I put it in mixed bags, so I never know where it goes.
Your
Yeah.
next question will be given to you by Kaleb Koho.
Your next question comes in the category of scores and soundtracks.
Nope.
Boo.
Who composed the score for Man of Steel?
Nope. Not happening.
Zaddius Smith is in the room, ladies and gentlemen. Hot nope.
This is my best guess. I will not change it.
Well, maybe your best guess is correct. Take a shot in the dark. We'll see how it goes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jen.
Is it Hans Zimmer?
It is indeed Hans
Ja,
Zimmer.
Hans
RJ.
Zimmer.
Hans Zimmer.
That is correct.
I was playing along and had that too.
Good for you.
I was
Jen.
playing along and read the answer.
You
Your
cheating
next
bastard.
question comes from the House of Mouse, Disney. In The Lion King, what is the name of the bird that is the advisor to Mufasa? He's
One of
also
the-
got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
I love me bunch of cake.
Here they are, just standing in the road.
I love this character. And
Honestly, I thought he was the most uptight character for the Lion King.
That's
but-
the
oh, he's
point.
great. That's the point. He's great. I would love to know who is playing him in the live action.
Oh, it's John Oliver.
Is
Yeah.
it? Oh, that's
Yeah.
perfect.
Really?
That's
That
perfect.
is the most perfect casting ever.
That is perfect.
Yeah.
That's great.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They both know the answer, so whatever. We go to RJ.
Zazu.
Spelled wrong, but okay. Jen.
That's
Spelled wrong, but we'll take it.
spelled right.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
grammar
yeah, don't
Nazi
worry.
Jim.
It's spelled
calm
wrong
down.
in the doc. It's spelled wrong in the doc.
Huh. So, it's not following me here, but
All right. Your next question comes in the category of the Wizarding World, a category that I'm getting really tired of writing. What class does Hagrid become a professor of in The Prisoner of Azkaban?
Shit.
I know this one.
Yeah, Tim, we're watching them together. Yay!
Oh, I know this one.
I'm probably
He's my
gonna work
favorite
this wrong.
character too.
he
He's my
stroked the
favorite.
spine, of course. Look, he's got a book that eats its pages. How does the book work if it eats its
I'm sure
pages?
this is wrong.
Hagrid is the best
It's
character.
got
5,
It eats the pages.
4, 3, 2, 1. We will start with RJ.
Magical beast studies? I don't know.
Ooh,
On the
you're
right track.
so
He's
close.
close.
Yeah.
He's so close.
Yeah. I don't know. It's fine.
Go to Jen.
Pair of magical creatures.
Yes, that is
Ah,
That's correct.
I would be willing to give him that one though.
no, that's fine.
close.
It's a more specific thing. I mean,
Oh, no, I
care
already
is a
gave him
more
the creative
specific
point,
thing
don't
than
worry.
just studying them.
Your next question comes from Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones. What year saw the release of The Last Crusade?
Son of a bitch.
The last good one.
This is the last good one.
Yeah,
I don't know why people think I like Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I just like it more than Temple
because
of
I think you said it.
No, I said I like it more than Temple of Doom. Doesn't mean I like the movie.
Then
It means I like
then
it more than Temple of Doom.
I know this is wrong.
you need a lobotomy.
I really don't. There's a lot more like things that I can enjoy in Crystal Skull than Temple of Doom.
You need a lobotomy.
So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we'll start with Jen.
1992.
That is incorrect. We'll go to RJ.
I said 1989.
That is correct.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Hi,
1989.
the Joshua Cup.
The Makuga
comes
strikes.
through.
Your penultimate question comes in the category of the MCU.
Ooh.
How? Oh, what was that? Sorry, Jim.
No, I was reading this question before you asked it.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's my bad. In the category of the MCU, how many Spider-Man Rogues Gallery villains are a part of the antagonistic crew in Spider-Man Homecoming? Just a number. I want to make sure I say number.
Wait, can you repeat that?
Yes, I can. I'll repeat that again. In the MCU, how many Spider-Man Rogues Gallery villains are a part of the antagonistic crew in Spider-Man Homecoming?
I like Birdman.
I may be wrong about this one, but
I do really like the movie Spider-Man Homecoming. Quite a fun one.
Yeah, I finally watched it all the way through. It is very well done.
I
Especially
can't
the
wait
ending.
for Far From Home, Jake Gyllenhaal. Ooh.
Oh yeah, as Mysterio, that's gonna be.
As long as he has the Jake Gyllenhaal beard, because it's
as
like,
long as he has the giant fish, as long as he has the fishbowl on his head, I'll be happy.
I'll prefer the beard over the.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with RJ.
is it 3?
It is not 3. We'll go to Jen.
Is it 2?
It is not 2. You're looking for 5.
Oh, okay.
The 5 villains that make up the crew are Vulture, Shocker, Montana, Tinkerer, and Scorpion.
Fuck, I
Challenge.
wasn't.
Scorpion's in there.
Oh,
Scorpion is not part of their crew. That's who he's selling to.
yeah.
Challenge. We should get another question. Scorpion is not part of the main crew.
All right, that is an official challenge thrown by
Let's
RJ.
Google it real fast.
And we are back from challenge. RJ did win his challenge. He is indeed correct. They will get a new round 1 question. So since neither of them got it right, they will be issued a new one. RJ still has his challenge. Tim, what is their new question?
All right. In Captain America, the first Avenger,
Oh, timeout. You're right. I'm stupid. Go ahead. I just thought it was Marvel, not MCU. I'm stupid. Continue.
thank you.
Sorry.
In Captain America, the first Avenger, how did Steve Rogers' father die?
Jesus.
Well, the difficulty level of the MCU questions just changed on a dime.
How specific do we need to be here?
It's up to the
There's-
question writer.
There's a cause for it that's said right there in the movie.
Okay.
Right there.
All right. Well, first Avenger, period piece, pretty good.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Quite good.
Then again, I'm more of a Captain America team than Tony team.
Very fair.
I think
5,
Tony's just a pretty boy that runs his mouth.
3,
Damn.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jen.
I don't know. I think you got sick. Spanish flu. I don't know.
RJ.
I know this is wrong. I said he was killed in World War One.
He actually died by a mustard gas attack.
Oh, that's what it was.
All right, so neither of them get it anyway.
Fun fact, he served in 107th as well.
Well, Tim is showing off to hopefully impress Arrow first champion.
I want to say something, but I'm not going to say it. So let's go to the next question.
All right, Jim. What's their final question?
Your final question in Middle Earth. Who plays Mary in Lord of the Rings trilogy?
RJ's got this.
Wait, who plays who?
Mary.
Ooh,
Mary.
I don't got this.
Meredith Brendan.
Another one with spelling.
Well, they all involve spelling. That is part of the game.
That's part of English, RJ.
But I hope I'm close enough.
A very interesting question proposed to us by Tim Smith is: do the original animated films count in Middle Earth?
Oh,
No.
God, no.
trilogy?
Oh,
No.
I
movies still give me nightmares.
I mean, well, all right,
They
fine.
were
Are
theatrically
we gonna
released.
put the Star Wars Christmas special in the fucking Star Wars category?
One.
Why
Yes,
not?
please.
No, we're not, because it wasn't theatrically released. Pens down.
We can put it in the TV category.
We can't put it in TV though. We'll go over to RJ.
I know there's a silent G in there somewhere. Dominic Monaghan?
Sure, close
Yep.
enough.
Go over to Jim.
I can't pronounce it.
That's correct.
Both of them get that?
Yep. And at the end of round number 1, we are at a standstill tie of 6-6, getting into round.
No, we're not. We have, a tie, and then we add creative points.
Oh,
Oh, great. This is why we didn't want you on for scorekeeping. 6-6. As we get
Oh,
into
please. I'm the one that does the math. Fuck you.
round number 2 works like this. You're each going to get a chance to spin from the lovely wheel as soon as it comes up, where you get to spin, and if you get something you like, you get 5 questions worth a piece. Don't know the answer for certain. You can go to multiple choice, but it devalues the point down to being worth 1. If you don't like the category you spin on initially, you can respin, but you're stuck with whatever you land on. You cannot spin off of opponent's choice. Don't be that guy. All right. Jen still has 2 repeats. RJ has 3. Any questions before we start round 2?
Nope.
All right.
who's that?
Jen, you are the higher ranked competitor. Would you like to go first or defer to RJ?
I will defer.
All right, RJ, your spin
Playing from
is-
behind, classic strategy.
and it lands on opponent's choice.
Son of a bitch.
Jen, here are the categories for
Oh,
him.
nice playing.
What would you like to give to RJ?
Let's go with scores and soundtracks, please.
All right, Jim, do you want to give him his questions and scores and soundtracks?
Sure, I do. RJ,
Yeah.
your first question:
Mhm.
who composed the score for The Amazing Spider-Man?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Hans Zimmer, B, James Horner, C, Jerry Goldsmith, D, James Newton Howard?
Goldsmith?
That is incorrect.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Jen,
Jim.
a chance for a 1-point steal.
Can I have the options again?
A, Hans Zimmer, B, James Horner, C, Jerry Goldsmith, D, James Newton Howard.
Go with D.
That is incorrect. The answer was B, James Horner.
He was one of the Jameses.
RJ, your next question. What song from Tangled was nominated for a Best Original Song at the Oscars?
Oh, shit. I need multiple choice just because I don't know the proper name of the song.
Is it A, I See the Light, B, I've Got a Dream, C, When Will My Life Begin, D, Mother Knows Best?
I See the Light.
That is correct.
1 point.
Your third question. Who composed the score for 2005's King Kong?
Multiple choice.
A, Howard Shore, B, James Newton Howard, C, Ramin Djawadi, D, Craig Armstrong.
Howard Shore?
That is incorrect.
I figured as much.
Jen for this deal.
Hear him again. He keeps picking the ones I like.
A, Howard Shore, B, James Newton Howard, C, Ramin Djawadi, D, Craig Armstrong.
Go B.
B is correct. James
Yay.
Newton Howard. RJ, your penultimate question. Okay. Your penultimate question in Scores and Soundtracks. Who provided the singing voice of Jack Skellington in The Nightmare
Danny
Before
Elfman.
Christmas? That is correct. 2 points. RJ loves his Nightmare Before Christmas. Your final question. What song plays as Star-Lord flies out of the prison in Guardians of the Galaxy?
I mean, for risk of saying it wrong, Pina Coladas?
That is incorrect.
I
Jen,
don't know.
for the 2-point steal.
I believe the official title is Escape the Pina Colada Song.
2 points for
In
Jen.
parentheses.
I knew it.
It's the answer is Escape.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is the name of
That is the proper.
is
That's the
name
full
of
title.
our
Yes, that's the.
No,
full
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, that's the full title.
Correct.
All right. At the end of that, we were still tied, 9-9. As we get into Jen's spin here, as the wheel makes its way back up. All right, Jen, your spin is away. All categories except Scores and Soundtrack are for your taking. It is Spinner's Choice. What would you like to get?
Let's go. Oh, let's go Disney.
Which one? Sorry.
Disney.
All right, Disney it is. I will issue to you your questions in the category of Disney, and your first question is thus: what Disney film was the first to have 2 songs nominated for Best Original Song from the same movie?
You do know the movies have plots too, right, Caleb?
I do know that.
Okay,
Let's let's go multiple choice because there's a
All
lot.
right. Your multiple choice options are A, The Little Mermaid, B, Beauty and the Beast, C, Aladdin, or D, Pinocchio.
I'm gonna go Beauty and the Beast.
That is incorrect. RJ, the chance for
Little Mermaid.
That is correct for 1 point.
Oh, was it Under the Sea? Was the other one?
Under
Yeah.
the Sea and Kiss. Or
The
no.
Russian
Part,
has
I knew
been
part of your world,
Part of your world.
but
Part of your
didn't think
world.
Under the Sea got it.
That's right. All right, your second question in the category of Disney. In Tangled, why does Rapunzel want to go into the city?
Because every night on her birthday, all the lanterns go up into the sky, and she wants to know what the lights are.
That is 2 points.
That is the super specific version of the
Looking
answer.
forward to
Very
seeing it
important
correct.
that people watch Tangled. It's great.
It is indeed. Mandy Moore. Is that correct?
That is correct. Your third question. In what Disney film would you find the characters of Ratty and Molly?
Ratty and Molly are from The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad.
2 points. Your penultimate question here in the category of Disney. What year saw the release of Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End?
Let's go multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, 2006, B, 2007, C, 2008, or D, 2009.
I was leaning towards 2007, so we'll go with that.
That is correct for 1 point.
Yes.
And your final question in the category of Disney. Besides The Jungle Book, what other live-action Disney remake was released in 2016?
Pete's Dragon.
2 more points.
Nobody cares
And-
about Pete's Dragon.
Hey, I
one
love
does.
these dragons.
And at
I own
the end of round 2, Jen is up 16 to RJ's 10, but anything can happen as we get into round number 3, which is known as the betting round. In this round, you will each be given a category, and you will decide how many points you would like to bet between 0 and 2 points. Based on how confident you are, you will then be issued a question. You get it right, you get the points. You get it wrong, you lose the points. If you bet 0, we would like you to play along for stats purposes anyways. If we go until someone is mathematically eliminated, or the score, which is 0, which is the Jim and Nico rule. Any questions?
How many questions are there? 5?
5. With sudden death also being a possibility.
Yep.
Or if you go more beyond sudden death.
All right. Your first category in which you will bet points on is the MCU. How many points would you both like to bet on the MCU? MCU is a fan favorite category.
Indeed.
Alright, we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jen, how many you bet?
Said 1.
Alright, RJ.
Might as well end this quick. I bet 2.
Alright, your question from the MCU. In Avengers Infinity War, what is the name of the dwarf that forges Stormbreaker?
Fuck. Some weird ass dwarf name.
Tim is having an attack there on the sideline.
It's Peter Dinklage's accent.
That is a part of the character. Yes, it is.
No, that isn't the character.
Oh, you're right. That is the
Yes.
character. That is 100% the character. 100%.
Even though it's funny in the movie comparison, that's a wrong word for his people.
True. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jen.
I don't remember because Peter Dinklage is the worst thing about that movie, and I love him. So we're going to have a history moment. Hephaestus is the god of the forge in Greek mythology.
That
so.
is incorrect, though. We'll go to RJ.
Minus 100 points.
All right. After that one, RJ is down to 8. Jen is down to 15.
What was the answer?
The answer was
Eitri.
Eitri.
Still not going to know that.
All right. Jim.
Your next category is Pixar.
I'll give them a little bit of time to make their bets. We'll start with RJ. 2. All right. And Jen.
Also said 2.
All right.
Your question, Pixar. Where is Carl's final destination in his balloon-propelled house in Up?
Where is he traveling?
This happens to my apartment on Mexican Bean Night.
Alrighty then. That was
What?
that was the weirdest side thing I've ever heard. Wow. Up, not my favorite of the Pixar's. First 10 minutes about best short film they've ever made.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jen. Pens down. We'll start with Jen.
It said Peru, and I think it's called Angel Falls.
-2 from Jen and RJ.
Paradise Falls.
Paradise
That
Falls
is a
is
big
correct.
2 points. Big 2 points. At the end of that one, Jen is now down to 13. RJ's back up to 10.
Oh my jeez, the math queen is crunching the numbers.
And your third question is in the category of Middle Earth. How many points would you like to bet on Middle Earth?
I wonder what RJ's gonna bet.
RJ, how many are you betting? 2.
Yeah.
All right. Jen.
I said 1.
All right, your question in Middle Earth. Name one of the 2 women who co-wrote every Middle Earth film with Peter Jackson.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Robert Parker somewhere screaming.
Oh, man.
Yeah. It's just one of those behind the scene things I do not know.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We'll start with RJ.
No, I don't even have a good guess, to be totally honest.
All right, we'll go over to Jen.
No idea. Kate McRiderson. I don't know.
That is also incorrect. We would have accepted Fran Walsh or Philippa Boyens.
Yeah, because
Sure.
who doesn't know? Yeah, Fran. Come on. Everybody knows Fran. Fran's the one who brings donuts to everybody on Sundays. Come on, guys. Fran.
Your next category, it's 8 to 12, right? Yes.
Two questions remaining,
8 to
right?
12 with 2 questions left in the game.
Yes.
Your category is DC. DC.
Don't really have a choice.
It's just DC, right? Not Worlds of DC.
Yeah.
Not Worlds, just DC.
All right. RJ, how many you betting?
I bet 2.
All right, Jen.
0.
And we are back to the Math Queen.
The Math Queen strikes again.
Back to
I
Captain
don't like
Buzzkill.
Superman. I'm sorry.
We would like you to play along for stats purposes, regardless.
Hey.
All right,
Your
Jen.
question. What non-DCEU film was directed by Zack Snyder? Non-DCEU DC film.
I know that one.
Well, too bad you didn't bet points.
This is coming down to the wire here.
The fear of running into a Superman question is really like holding me back on most of DC.
It's a fair assessment. 5, 4.
Repeat the question.
That is the first repeat from RJ. Jim?
And your question is thus. What non-DCEU DC film was directed by Zack Snyder?
Apologies to everyone that I had to think about it.
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with RJ.
Watchmen.
2 points.
2 points for Watchmen and Jen.
I also said Watchmen, but would 300 count?
It's not a DC.
Not DC. Okay.
Is that like
Making
Dark
sure.
Horse or something?
It is a Dark Horse book.
Yes. So
All right.
going into our
With
final
this.
question. Score. It's 10 to 12.
This is it. This is it. The final question, depending on how points wager out. Your final category is Disney. How many
Disney.
points would you like to bet on Disney?
On Disney.
Yeah, we already know how this match is going to end.
All right, RJ, how many points you betting?
2 points.
All right, Jen.
2 points.
Oh, this is
Well, it wouldn't matter.
this is it. This could swing the game.
This is not gonna.
This could swing the game.
No, it's
It
not.
could.
Your final
It's Disney.
question in the category of Disney. Disney released 2 Halloween-themed films in 1993. Name them.
Name both of them. Both. We're looking for both of them. Just to
Both of
clarify.
the Halloween films.
If Robert Parker can miss a Middle-earth question, anything can happen in this world we call Earth.
Do you
This
believe
is
in miracles?
intense.
Yes.
It all comes down to this.
Just like that announcer said in The Waterboy. It's the last game of the year, Brett. Can't hold anything back now.
And Jen's Math Queen title in trouble here. 'Cause She
It's
could
gonna
have
make it
just
more
bet
interesting
one.
for your people.
She could have just
5.
bet one.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Start with Jen,
I am not sure. I said Hocus Pocus and The Nightmare Before Christmas.
and we'll go to RJ.
I said the exact same.
And your winner, the Meme Queen, Jen Kempe.
Both had the correct answer
The
there.
answer was indeed The Nightmare Before Christmas and Hocus Pocus. That came down to the wire, Jim.
Indeed. Great match. Wow.
Unbelievable. What are your thoughts on that one, Tim?
I think it was rigged at the end for Disney. Like I said, going
He
to
did
the
Disney
commissioner's
as a
office, going to the commissioner's office to file a complaint with the commissioner because something is off here from Kaleb Koho.
Well,
But other than that, both of these competitors fought very well. Other than that complaint, good job, both of you. The Meme Queen back to not being a buzzkill, go with 0 points all the way through. RJ fought his heart out all the way to the last question. Both of them had a great performance. Great job today for both of you.
That was an outstanding match. It came all the way down to the wire. Both played extremely well, both getting the last question right. It all came down to how many Jen bet at the very end. See, if she had bet 0 and gotten it right, we would be going to sudden death. So you know what? Maybe it was good that she wasn't a math queen for once. We'll go over to Tim. Tim, would you like to take us to our post-match interview?
Of course. All right, let's start with our winner today, the meme queen. I am not going to say the math queen. Fuck Jim Green.
You already
The
said it.
meme queen. The meme queen. Jen Kemp, how you feeling today with that victory? Fought hard in the 5th round. How you feeling after that?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I struggled early on in round 1, and yeah, round 5 with I was trying to make it a little more interesting for you people by not doing what I want to do, and
You people.
at no point. I
I'm
knew that
offended, Jen.
RJ would be betting high to try to catch up, so I wanted to stay in there in case he got a little lucky, and he was doing good. So yeah, he made it interesting. We went all the way to the end, and thank you to ABC Family / Freeform for your 31 Nights of Halloween, because that's basically how I got that question.
But I mean, when Disney did come up, you had to have a big sigh of relief for that 5th question for that category, I'm guessing.
Pretty much, but I will point out that RJ was the one that picked Disney as a strength. He put it on the wheel. Granted, I would have put it on the wheel had he not already put it on the wheel, but he made that choice. So,
yeah, both of you very strong with Disney. I mean, who next now? Now that you are now 2-0 after this, moving on into that qualifier, who are you looking most forward to facing with all of that, now being able to get up to that position?
oh man, I don't know. Basically, at this point, I'm hoping for anyone who is like me and hates Star Trek, because that is like the one thing that I am terrified of. So yeah, whoever is also the worst at Star Trek, which seems to be a lot of people. So that's kind of a wide net to throw.
Yes,
Well, it's
me
a
and Sandy are making it.
Bad thing you're playing me next, because that's who has a strength in Star Trek. That's right, the king himself. Look, Jess. The thing is, you shouldn't be playing in a qualifier. I should be playing Alex Warden, but Alex Warden had to chicken out after seeing how close it came down to in that #1 contenders match. Knew he didn't want to play me again. And so now I gotta face you. It's fine. You know what? I'm fine. I'm all right with it. I'm all right with it, as long as you don't bring no math queen shenanigans into this. None of that 2 + 2 = 5 nonsense. Okay, I'm not having it.
I do have to go away, King. You are ruining a great shot here. Quit with your unhumbleness. I apologize for this, Jen Kemp.
You know what, Jen? I'll see you in November. How's that?
Go to your room, the king. Go to your room. You are grounded. Jen, I apologize for that outburst. Congratulations for your victory. He is a bad boy. He should be punished. Now to our unfortunate loser, RJ. RJ, that was taking it all the way to the last question. Disney comes up, both a strength for both you and Jen. I mean, how you feeling after that match? I know it was a tough match for you, bud.
I mean, it always sucks to lose, especially when, let's face it. Once again, for some reason, when I go up against a competitor who was already stronger than me, the wheels just let's make this the worst day possible for you. But, and everyone knows my weaknesses because I'm an open book. Everybody knows you give me scores and scout tracks, you give me Star Trek, I am going to shit the bed. I'm not going to make it far. But going only 2 points down against Jen is not a bad way to lose. It could have easily been a TKO. I mean, it was 16-10 at the end. So the fact that it ended only like that is not bad.
There was some big in round 3 there was some big point swings which brought you right back into it that could have easily won the game, and then it came, like I said, it came right down to that Disney, and both of you are strong in the force of the mouse, which I mean, like I said, hard fought all the way to that point. How many matches is this now that it has landed like this with opponent's choice, RJ? This is like a recurring theme of getting.
No, recurring theme is scores and soundtracks screwing me over in the second round.
Yeah.
In Galaxy Far, Far Away, there was another league that happened to me twice. So this would be the third time that I got scores and soundtracks to get screwed. The fourth time altogether that the wheel's just like, yeah, let's give him something he absolutely knows nothing about. At least I did better this time because it's fandom, so it was more than just geek. So I got those Disney questions in there that I was like, yes, I know these. I know my Disney songs, you can't mess with me on that. Man, I wish I would have gone multiple choice on Guardians. Like I said, I took a shot. I didn't know the name of the song. I should have played it safe and gone multiple choice and just gone for the point because I knew the song. I don't know names of songs. But yeah, it happens. Like I said, I'm an even player. I went 0-1. I went 1-1. Now I'm 1-2. Hopefully my next match I'll be 2-2 again, and it will continue like that probably for the rest of my career.
Are you looking forward to facing anyone special next now that you're at that 1-2 position, or is it just a come one, come all kind of mindset?
I play in whatever match you guys put me in. I've never really bothered or like excited about who you put me up against. So I mean, whoever I play next, I hope it's a good match. I hope the wheel goes a little bit, not like completely my way, but just like at least my spin go my way. And I think I should be all right.
All right. And like I said, it was a hard-fought battle all the way. Unfortunately, didn't come up your way, RJ, but I know we'll see you again. Hopefully, it does get you a win because we know you love that even record. You have that OCD for evenness.
Oh, yeah. Batting 500. Let's do it.
Yes. All right. For both of them, I am TM Smith. Going back to your host, the not-so-ever humble Kaleb Koho, and, of course, Jim.
Oh, one last thing. Just words of advice for Jen. Jen, I've beaten Kaleb. I've beaten the king. Matter of fact, he screwed up royally. You're going to be fine. Don't listen to anything he says. No one should ever listen to any threat he ever gives.
Actually, you got a Power Rangers toy for that. Am I right, RJ?
I did. I have proof that I beat him because I got a Power Rangers toy out of it.
Yes.
That was awesome. But yeah, you'll be fine. I look forward to seeing you and Robert throw down in the Disney category.
Now back to our hosts.
All right. I will say there will be no Power Ranger toys saving Jen in this one. This time things go different. But that was a great match. Both definitely proved their worth, proved why they are in title contention. RJ is not going anywhere. He'll be back soon. Jen is now moving on to play one of the biggest matches of her life. Bigger than that title match, number one contender match she had, right? Jim, any thoughts on those post-match interviews?
Nope. Not really. Everyone's fired up. I'm just chilling. I'm not planning this for a while, but so, yeah. I think you versus Jen will be fun. Let's see how the wheel goes. And then, yeah, that's all we know for now. So, yeah.
Yeah, right. Well, let's take it into our plugs and get this show out of here. Starting with our winner, Jen, where can they find you?
You can find me, Jen Kemp, on Twitter at JKMemeQueen, and pretty much any Facebook page that does trivia or talks about trivia, I'm there.
All right. And RJ, where can they find you?
When I'm not sitting in my room crying about the fact that I got Pina Colada wrong, because I love that song, actually, you can find me on Facebook at Rene Villarreal Jr. Do not type in RJ. You will get 65,572 people who are not me. You can also find me at Full Metal Media. I am running the Full Metal Geek Tournament right now with Robert Parker and Cody Newberry, so you can find me over there. And that's about it because I don't do social media.
All right. Our third-party judge, Tim, where can they find you?
First, I do want to say that it worked for RJ, so if Jen beats Kaleb, she will get a fandom toy or poster or item of her choosing sent to her by Multiplex from the commissioner's office should she beat Kaleb. So that should give her some more incentive so she can get all those cool Disney stuff that she wanted. Where you can find me is simple. You can find me all over Multiplex, all over a lot of the different leagues out here, like Full Metal. You can find me over there sometimes, helping out whenever I can if they want me. You can find me here on Multiplex in Movie War Zone, helping out with Jen and Jess, or Jake and Jess on Mondays, Tuesdays with our different TV leagues, of course, with Jim over there who's running both TV leagues. I basically do all the work, go figure. Wednesdays for Sports Battlefield, myself and Dan Skip Allen. We're having a heavy load of matches coming up here soon. Helping out here on Fandom Fridays, helping Kaleb co-host Multiplex Fantasy Central, or Fantasy, however you want to say it. And so a lot of different shows we have coming up. T-Public store, buy your shirts to support your favorite players. And I think that's it for right now. If I miss anything, Kaleb will get it.
All right. Jim is the head of TV, the TV champion, and the Fandom TV tournament's going on. Me and Jim are going to be playing each other soon. That's about it. And you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Kaleb Koho. That's KALEBKOHO. You can find me on YouTube, Kaleb Koho, where I do music, Koho Productions, where I do film. And on both channels right now, my movie Chick Part 2 is out right now for you to watch for free. What's not free is my own for teams with my group, The Forks, which you can get on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you consume your digital music. Almost made through that without flubbing. And you can find me right here on Multiplex Entertainment, hosting Fandom Fight every Friday, Nerdgasm every Saturday, Multiplex Fantasy Football every Wednesday with Tim Smith, and a new show with Jake Rangoni on Thursdays that we'll be announcing very, very shortly. But yeah, you can find me competing here today. You just saw me and Jim. You're going to see me and Jim get in the ring to take on Team Has-Been. And you're going to see, you'll see me and Jen face off in a few months, or not a few months, in a month, for the spot in the #1 Contenders triple threat match here in Fandom Fight. And with that, that has been Jen, that's been RJ, Tim, Jim, I have been Kaleb, and this has been Fandom Fight. We will see you all just a few hours from now when I get back in the ring and get my hands dirty. So we'll see you all then.